What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a little bit of a different video, but I did this last year. Maybe it was 2 years ago. I don't remember. Anyway, but whoa, what is going on there? Okay, so we are going to talk about New Year's resolutions because everyone makes them and who keeps them? I know I don't really. What are your New Year's resolutions? Have you ever actually explored why you don't keep them? So I'll use myself as I'm just like freaking out tonight, you guys. I don't know what the deal is. No, I'm actually excited because my friends are coming to visit me tomorrow, and I'm super excited. So that's why I'm excited. So I'll be straight with you guys about my New Year's resolutions. I think the biggest problem is not actually committing to it and not being serious about it when you do. So for example, for the past, help me out, Alyssa, 4, 5 years, 6 years, my New Year's resolution has been to go to yoga. I hate yoga. I hate yoga. And I wish I liked it. Like, I wish I liked it. I see all these people that love yoga and they love to do it and they love stretching and they love holding these poses. It makes me just, I hate it. You know, it's kind of the same way with certain exercises where you're supposed to hold it, like a wall sit or a plank or something like that. Like, I literally just don't do them. Like, I don't know what it is about that whole thing, but I just don't like it. So every year I'm like, I'm gonna go to yoga once a week this year because stretching is so good for you, flexibility is so good for you, especially when you're lifting. It helps you get deeper like ranges of motion. It helps you build more muscle. It gives you more muscle to build because you're able to use more of your body because you are flexible. An example of that would be a straight leg deadlift. You get much more of a burn and a workout in if you're able to, at this point, I'm able to use the bar and touch the ground completely like a regular deadlift and come back up. Now that's obviously going to build more muscle, burn more fat, burn more calories than if I just go down half a foot. So like yoga and stretching and all that stuff is super important, and that's why I make this New Year's resolution. So then last year I'm like, all right, Sarah, let's be serious. We're not going to go to yoga once a week. Like, let's be a little more realistic. So last year I was like, okay, I'll be more realistic. I'll ease my way into it because I do want to be someone that stretches more often and you know, does the yoga and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, I'll do it once a month. I did it twice. I did yoga twice this year. While that isn't a huge feat because that means I didn't go 10 times, so that's failing. If you put on like a 2 out of 10, 1 out of 6, that's a fail. However, it was better than what I've done before. And I also found, so the 2 yoga classes I went to this year were aerial yoga, and I did a hot yoga class with Scott. Now, I did enjoy the aerial yoga class. I really liked that one. Like, I would do that all the time. It's a little expensive. But like that's something I could see myself committing to, and I think it's probably just because of like my gymnast and like cheerleading background. So I don't know, I really like that. But the hot yoga, the whole point is my eye is twitching. That's not my point. But like it does that, I guess. Like sometimes I'm stressed, but like, oh, it stopped. You can't see it anyway, but whatever. Anyway, so my whole point is you can't make a New Year's resolution that you don't want to do, you don't truly want to do, or you're not going to do it. So you need to find a New Year's resolution that you're actually going to commit to, something that's realistic. It wasn't realistic of me to expect myself to go from 0 times a year of doing yoga to 52 times a year when I hate it. Like, it's just, why? Why would you do that? Why would I waste like 52 plus hours of my life doing something I don't like? So finding the aerial yoga class was awesome because it's something I actually enjoy doing. It's expensive, but like I would do that twice a month. let's not go crazy. I also think a big tip on keeping your New Year's resolution is to write it down and put it somewhere where you're going to see it every single day. You know, no one is going to force you to keep your New Year's resolutions, and nothing changes in one day. Like, it's a habit. You have to create a habit, whether it's quitting smoking or working out or getting exercise in or eating healthier. Like, you plan it out. Like, just like this challenge I'm doing, you know, with you guys, like this, I have it planned out every single day for 3 months what I'm going to be doing. And that's something I can look at every single day. What's coming up? What am I doing? Like, this is what I need to do to make these challenges happen, to make these goals. Stop bullshitting yourself. And I think that is the best way to say it. I can't BS myself and tell myself I'm going to go to yoga, and I finally come to terms with that. However, I can do something a little more realistic, like, okay, Sarah, well, every time you work out, like your legs, or every time you do cardio, you need to stretch for at least 10 minutes. And then what I can do is post it somewhere where I see it every day. So I go to the gym. What do I do every single day before I go to the gym? I take my pre-workout. So post a note, tape a note onto my pre-workout so I see it every day, stretch. And you're only letting yourself down when you don't. Just like every other day of the year, you have to want it. You have to force yourself to do what you want to do. Don't you want to get healthier? Don't you want to lose weight? Don't you want to unclog your clogged arteries? Don't you want to be able to breathe when you're walking up the stairs and not be tired? Don't you want to feel strong? Don't you want it? If you want it, then freaking do it. Just do it. And if you don't know how to do it, find out. Research, ask questions, go to someone who knows what they're doing. If you want to eat healthy but you don't know how, watch YouTube, go see a nutritionist, go buy a cookbook and just do it. Like, the only thing that's holding back you is I would love to hear what everyone's New Year's resolution is in the comments below. I think this year, for 2018, mine is going to be more mental. I think that personally I get caught up a lot in my surroundings. I get caught up in my emotions, and I let every little thing affect me a lot. So, like, I get very, like, annoyed driving, or I don't know, if you spill something in the kitchen, it's like, oh my God, like, it's not the end of the world, and your problems can be so much worse. My problems can be so much worse. And it's just like, my goal for 2018 is to really, really start to, like, open my eyes for all the positive things that are going on around me. Like, anything that's negative, you can turn into a positive. Anything. Like, oh, I don't want to go to work today. I have to deal with this customer. I have to deal with this, and blah, blah, blah. I get a job. I have a job where I love the people I work with. I have a job where I make good money. I have a job that I like to do. Like, oh my God, like, everyone has to deal with bullshit all the time. Like, would I rather not have a job? Would I rather be living, you know, on the street and not being able to eat? And you know what I mean? So it's just like, I get very caught up in, like, little things in life, and I let the negative kind of take over me and, like, consume me, and, like, and then it's hard for me to, like, get out. So my big New Year's resolution for 2018 is to be more relaxed and take things as they come and stop getting so emotionally involved with everything. So that's what I think you guys need to do, and what I need to do is to, one, be realistic about your goal. Do something. You can't, you know, go from eating fast food 5 times a week to not eating it for 365 days. Have it once a week, you know, okay? And then maybe the next year, do it. You know, New Year's is such a great starting point, but it's not going to change anything unless you do. What's that quote? I love that quote. You can't get results. You can't, I honestly can't think of it, but it's basically something like, you can't get something you've never gotten without doing something that you've never done. So make a realistic goal, write it down somewhere where you're going to see it every day. Even sometimes I'll actually put these different little goals or something, like, as my phone background. like whatever it takes or something like that. And like every time I see it, I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna eat that cookie. You have to really want it. Hold yourself accountable and stop relying on other people to hold you accountable for yourself. No one cares about your well-being as much as you do. So take care of yourself, because you can't be happy and you can't take care of other people unless you're taking care of yourself first, in whatever way that may be. You know, maybe your New Year's resolution isn't to eat healthy or to work out or to quit smoking. Maybe you want to, you know, help people in need more. Well, set a goal. Do it every other month, one time, you know, 6 times for the year. Like, write it down, plan it out, and make a schedule for yourself and stick to it. Write it down, make it realistic, and hold yourself accountable. And there's no secret. There's no secret except that you have to be realistic with yourself. On another note, this challenge is starting in a week from today. I don't know if it'll be a week by the time I get this up. Probably not, but it starts a week from today. I have a bunch of people in the Facebook group already, and I'm kind of, you know, filtering more people in, getting everything set up. So if you do want to be in this challenge, let me know, and I'll be sure to add you in. If you don't have Facebook, like a few of you don't, I have figured out a way to do it without Facebook. However, I prefer to do that if I can keep everyone on one spot. That would be great. So if you're with me, we're going to do this together. January, February. Oh, I'm scared. I was going to paper cut my eyeball. March. Fun fact, one of my biggest fears is getting a paper cut in my eyeball. I don't know why, but oh god, just like thinking about it, gives you the heebie-jeebies. So that's it, you guys. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe. Please share. I'm really trying to grow this channel. I'm really trying to, please. And if you want to be in the challenge, I would love to have you. So just comment below, let me know you're interested, and I will get you added and up to date with everything. Most of the information for that is in my last video. So if you have any other questions, just let me know. I love you guys so much. Please, please, please don't shy away from asking me questions and wanting to be part of this challenge, because you can be as committed to it as you want to be. But again, hold yourself accountable. Thanks, guys.